Good morning and happy Valentine's Day. So, I just wanted to give you guys an update on the appointment that I had yesterday. Where to begin? So, I was on bed rest for, what was it? 10 days? 12 days, maybe? 12 days. And the 2 days before my appointment, before I find out if I can get off bed rest, I was tired of looking at my house, and so I did some housework. And the next day, well, later that night, I literally started bleeding. And sorry if you hear something in the background. Little boy over here is playing on his tablet. So I started bleeding. And it was like a wine kind of color, like a burgundy. And it was pretty moderate, like period moderate. And then I went to bed, I woke up, and it was just brown, like brown spotting at that point. And then I just bled brown. Currently, I'm still bleeding. This was on Tuesday. It is now Friday. And today it's a lot heavier of a brown. It's more looking like it's black, but thick coming out. And I know this is TMI, you guys, and I'm sorry. I should have said that before I started the video. But yeah, so it's really, really dark today, and it's kind of on the heavy side today. So obviously that's always nerve-wracking. And not to mention, I'm really crampy today than I have been lately. So there's that. And I'm just trying to get through it. So anyways, I went to my appointment yesterday, and baby looks great, moving around, doing his thing, like, looks great. My hematoma, it is not as long as it was, so it's no longer hovering over my cervix. It comes down right to the tail end of my cervix. I'll try to insert photos for you guys too, because I got some really good ones this time. And so the length was 10.9, and yesterday it was 7 point something. I can't remember off the top of my head. If I can get access to it, I'll put it up on the screen. And the width of it originally was 6.9. And it is now, I think, 7 point something. And then the depth of it originally was like 2.6. And now it's, I believe, 1.9. So, again, I probably already seen the numbers. I'll correct it if I'm wrong. So, it's got shorter, but a little fatter. But ultimately, it's doing what it's supposed to do. The doctor said 2 things happen with it. It either reabsorbs, or I shed it out. So, I didn't bleed for like 5 whole days, which I thought was great. But here I am again bleeding. And I'm just praying that I don't have a massive bleed like I did last time, because that is like so scary. With that being said, I really haven't passed any clots. Like, people say they pass like these really big clots. I have not done that yet. I haven't experienced that, I should say. I do check baby every day on the Doppler. And today, heart rate was like 155. So I do check him every day. Sometimes twice a day, depending on how I'm feeling. Like today, I probably check a couple of times, just because I am super crampy. And my doctor continued to keep me out of work. She is nervous about me going into labor. She was completely honest with me and told me, because of my history of rupturing my membrane in my second trimester, I am at higher risk now that I have a hematoma. So I'm at like a 50% chance of my water breaking in my second trimester. Like, it could happen anytime. And so our short-term goal, like we discussed yesterday, is really to get to 24 weeks, which is viability week. That way, this baby can have a fighting chance at survival. So I'm just trying to take it easy. I'm out of work for the next 2 weeks again, so we're going to do it every 2 weeks, whether I can go back to work or not. So right now, I'm still out of work, so it's going to be a month before I go back, total. So hopefully I do get to go back my next checkup. It's either disappeared or it's smaller. That's what I'm hoping for, especially now that I'm bleeding again. I'm hoping it's doing what it's supposed to do. And especially since it's like brown and dark, like blackish color, that just shows that it's really old blood. So I'm hoping that this is just shutting out. And my next appointment is a good one. Like, I'm really hoping. Because it stinks not being able to go back to work. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love being home with Malachi and just relaxing and letting my body do its thing. And making sure that baby is nice and safe. But the reality is I still have 7 more weeks before I'm 24 weeks. And that's a long time to be out of work. And once the hematoma is gone, my chances of rupture lessens. I still have that chance because I have it in my past. But it's going to be lesser once the hematoma is gone. So that is where we are at right now with this. Again, it is so scary. I will be 17 weeks on Sunday, and I'm just trying my best to get through it. But it's taken a lot on my mental health. I am not going to lie. Like, I'm really struggling. So I tried to go into this pregnancy thinking I was going to have a better experience with this pregnancy. I wasn't going to let myself get really depressed, like I did with Malachi's pregnancy. And unfortunately, this has been a really challenging pregnancy compared to Malachi's. So it's becoming really hard. So I'm just trying to take it day by day and just pray that I have a healthy baby at the end, no matter when the baby comes, as long as it's after April 6th. Because April 6th will make me 24 weeks at that point. So we still have a plan of induction on 37 weeks, but that might not even get to that far. So I just hope and pray and that everything happens and it heals and baby is fine for the long term. And these months go by fast because I'm mentally not okay. But I'm trying to be, because I have a little boy I have to take care of. I have a household to take care of. I have a teenager to take care of. You know, it's just been a lot, you guys. So I don't know if anybody's experienced this and you can share their stories with me. You know, I would love to hear from you guys. But until the next update, have a great day.